courage. Please sit down. Now you just eat to your heart's content.
Not my fault. I'm not even hungry. You can have the cherry.
Get that thing away from me!
Disclaimer. I don't know or hate anyone mentioned in this. I'm not going to pretend like I'm part of this community, but stuff like this happens in every community. A pretty big creator is in hot water and it's all self-inflicted. I'm going to give a really short summary, but this creator made a really good one full of info. This creator felt like she was not getting paid what she was worth. And she even went as far as comparing herself to another creator. This then switched into a conversation about the payment gap when it comes to race in this area of the internet. This then turned into Fannita versus fans, Fannita versus another creator called Mecca. Overall, this became a terrible look for Fannita.
Here's Justin Gabriel climbing up high. Up the wave for 50 splash.
I'll start by saying systematic racism exists. I know, a really brave take. Something I notice about people with a destructive ego is victimhood. Fannita is a wildly successful creator. Through her personality alone, was able to create wealth. But you not getting paid more than someone else is not enough proof for racism. There's a multitude of factors that can go into why. Racism could be a factor. And this is more of a question for you. How much more does she excel over her peers? Is there really no other factor? I want to know. I genuinely asking this question. I say this not to say there's no racism present in whatever brands she was trying to get, only that I don't think there's much self-reflection. And this is mostly because of everything she does after the fact. And she doesn't strike me as someone who's able to reflect. Slight tangent though. There's another story that's kind of similar to this about someone who does TikTok sells. I'm not really sure how it works, but she was selling a good for another company and she had all of the data to back up how well she was working for this company. That is probably the best depiction of someone not being paid their worth while having the best evidence. Surely, she takes the criticism calmly and states her rebuttal. She does another huge mistake. Rants with personal attacks to everybody.
Fannita! Clear your throat. You got a frog in it, bitch. Stupid, ignorant people in there talking about clock it. You stupid ass fucking people. I'm in my living room. You're in the projects. And she made you bring her kids a 10-piece lemon pepper. And she's...
I want to state that there is a deleted video where she goes through all of her recent struggles. And these can be an excuse for how she's reacting. But I only think this is one factor. Part of it is I don't think she has a good ability to take criticism, to take any hits to her ego. Granted, if you are an internet personality or just any person of some form of fame, it is not normal to take criticism, harsh criticism really, from anyone online. That is always going to be tough, especially though if you have a really high ego. I believe the reactions to these things are very different for different kinds of people. I do not have to go into too much detail on the rants. She talks about how people are jealous, how she never liked them. All of this is really bad, but she'll be okay if she just doesn't talk about another creator. This could be a misunderstanding that turned into all of this, but this constant pattern of needing to strike back at everything she perceives as a dig will only end up getting her hurt. I don't have enough to say Fannita is a bad person. This could just be another lesson or a really long and prosperous career. But that's only if people forget and she changes. I would hate to see another vibrant, funny, black creator tarnish their careers, stepping on their own foot until they fall.